Excuse me, traveller, but might you be one of the four? What? No. I mean, did you discover a note and part of a seal in your house recently? I meant seal as in sigil, of course. The note told of great treasure in an old tomb somewhere here in the Oribus Fjords, and of 3 other explorers with parts of the seal. We must unite at the tomb and claim the riches. Now that you know of it, perhaps you can find the others. This is a dangerous area and some may have perished. I haven't a clue. Many heroes fought and perished here over the centuries. If you really explore the Oribus Fjord thoroughly, I think you'll find that an old tomb isn't the most startling discovery. I didn't recognise the handwriting, nor do I know who might let us undertake such a quest. I just hope this is the real thing and not some wild goose chase. I'm off to locate the tomb. Hopefully I'll meet you there later. Another one to add to the collection.
Lycan is dead. Well done, Dragon Knight. I hope my dear brother and I will be reunited someday. Such stories I could tell. I'll say, though the atmosphere is similar. Weird chap you got up here, by the way. Knows his stuff, though. Just plain creepy, the way he keeps going on about serving. Even if I were his master, I still wouldn't turn my back on him. That I can.
Another one to add to the collection.
Igor is ready to serve, my master. May I serve you? It shall be my great pleasure to put the knives and saws to flesh for you, master.
The esteemed master of the tower, how may Barbatos brighten your day? Splendid!
Shiny. Shiny.
Back for more? I'm ready for another round if you are. Sure, what did you have in mind? Such as? Good idea. Immediately, my dragon moth. Back for more? I'm ready for another round if you are. Sure, what did you have in mind? Such as? Good idea. For a few gold pieces, I can provide him with a great beginner's weapon. Immediately, my dragon master. Back for more? I'm ready for another round if you are. Sure, what did you have in mind? Such as? That'll cost you a pretty penny, I'm afraid. Though they'll operate the better for it. I'm sure an experience in... Back for more? I'm ready for... Let's get it on.
I'm rather busy drinking. So let's make this quick if you don't mind. And I'll make sure they get it. Who would you like me to forge protection for? What would you like me to equip him with? He'll have it for no more than a handful of gold pieces. Right away. I'm rather busy drinking. So let's... And I'll make sure they get it. Who would you like me to equip him with? Have it for no more than a handful of gold. Right away. I'm rather busy drinking. And I'll make sure they get it. Who would you like me to equip him with? He'll have it for no more than a handful of gold pieces. Right away. I'm rather busy drinking. So fine.
No land too far, no sea too wide. I'll find each and every ingredient you desire.
That alchemist says it easy. We do the dangerous gathering, and he just boils our spoils in a kettle.
Unprotected? As you will.
Greetings, Dragon Knight. What enchantment would you like me to search for? How come Sasson got pretty again all of a sudden? I don't know if I'll be safe in these rags, but of course I will go.
Any gem you want, I'll get it. I am at your command. With no armor to protect me, of course.
Sometimes I just want to run off and stay away. And again, I'd better not mess with a dragon knight.
I can't use this.
Yes, my liege? See you later.
Good to see you again. How too bad.
I cannot take my dragon form here. I cannot take my dragon form here. No good. I'll have to walk. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I cannot take my dragon form here. Another one to add to the collection.
This book is filled with wondrous magic, ready to be used, but lost in the process. He'll be a happy historian.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Good to see you again. How goes the ascent to Ulfmar? How exciting! Let me take a look. The magic that is in here. The places the man must have found. I am a very happy man, my friend, and I hope the rest of the treasure made all of this worth your effort.
Hello there. I'm Crab, mine prospector. By prospecting, of course. I was sent to check if a mine that was closed after some accidents 2 years ago might still be viable for excavation.
Crab's mind is filled with facts and figures about all kinds of stones and ores, but red ore specifically. No doubt from now on, you'll be able to find this precious commodity more quickly and easily.
I'd barely entered the place when the spear of an imp tried to carve me a third nostril. Perhaps you could get rid of that vermin. You sure look capable enough. They'll have a leader, so chop off its head, and the rest will be as good as gone. If you look out to sea from here, it's just around that headland. I don't have a boat, however, so it might be a bit of a problem to get there. Oh yes, the Orobas fjords are filled with riches, if you know where to dig. It's no wonder the Dragon Knight Orobas was so rich. All the mines belong to him. Now, mining has become rarer because of the abundance of goblins and wyverns. The most prominent active quarry is in High Hall, a mountain hamlet about an hour's walk away. Be safe now.
Right, my pet. Another one to add to the collection.
There is a presence among these cliffs. The waterfall. farm and a chicken rune.
Superb! Another one to add to the collection. Bring it on! Shiny! Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
Kindest of trees, and my blessing you shall have to pass. Near the ruins of Dragoncliff Castle he challenges wind and rain. Bring me seeds of Irminsul, wisest of trees, and my blessing you shall have to pass. Past the champions you must travel, but not past the goblin tribe.
Bring me seeds of Yggdrasil, mightiest of trees, and my blessing you shall have to pass. Alone he stands, surrounded by water.
Shouldn't I keep it? It brings out my eyes. Your eyes are pretty enough without that ring on your finger. It's just not proper.
My body washed up on the beach and I took this beautiful ring from it. I mean, I'm sorry the poor man's dead and all that, but it's not like he has any use for it anymore.
Karen, how can you be so uncaring? We must find out who this man is and return the ring to his family.
See? I told you it was okay. Thanks ever so much, Slayer.
I still think it's wrong. What if it was his wedding ring and there's a girl somewhere pining away now, he's gone? Perish the thought.
Dead's dead. How profound.
Oh, nice!
You have been sent to obtain seeds from Yggdrasil, the World Tree. But you must assist him first. I have stood here since the dawn of time, an oracle for the beings wise enough to consult me. But now no one even remembers my name, and a goblin has made a home among my branches. I would bear it all with solemn melancholy, would not the little infidel dishonor my pride every day. He has the audacity to pass water over my bark. My patience is gone. Kill this defiler. You shall have what you came for.
What is the sneaky human doing on Charlie's Island?
She is beautiful and mine alone. The goddess in my starstone.
Wrong, Longlegs. No one kills the great Charlie.
Go get him, boy. I could use a... potion right about now. Not yet.
The little leaker must die. Do this and you shall be rewarded. Then I shall live in peace once more. Here are a handful of my seeds, so you may feed the stone dragon.
teleporter has Camp Sentinel View written on it. Its destination is Camp Eagle's Nest. The control panel has been destroyed. You step away.
I cannot take my dragon form here. Go get him, boy.
Well, my love. Look who we have here.
Why? It is the Dragon Knight, my dear. Ensnared by the Black Ring and unable to shapeshift into its fire-spewing self.
How kind the serpent is, my sweet, to so openly walk into our little trap, almost like it wants to be slaughtered.
Quite considerate indeed, my darling. Which is why I would suggest we return the courtesy.
You're always the gentleman, my cherished, and I quite agree. Come, let us see what music it makes when we pierce its flesh.
Then we'll drink its blood by the fire, my precious, and make jubilant love.
Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection. Shiny.
No, halt! You win, dragon. We surrender.
What? No, he won't, you rotten coward!
The dragon just killed Lord John and Lady Cara. You really think we can take it down?
Yeah. We surrender. And we'll trade with you. I have unique magics to offer.
And I, the best the ring smiths can fashion. We have a deal, dragon.
May it be the damned one's will.
Shiny.
Dragon, demon, it's all the same to me. Besides mutilation, we used the champion machinery to put up the force fields that blocked you. We knew you'd have to come here, so we waited. You vanquished us nonetheless, yes, but never doubt this. Damien. As soon as it turns its back on me, I'll slit its throat. No! No, no! It was but a joke. A stupid thought. Oh, don't get mad, Dragon. I'll lower my prices. That's right. Cheapest magic you've ever seen. Good. Good.
Is it trading you're after? We were sent because of you. Sent to slay the serpent. Damien the Great chose the King and Queen of Poenari Castle, the mighty couple to have the honor of your blood. But he did not expect you to be so strong, and neither did Lord John and Lady Cara, united now in death. As long as the dragon doesn't find the girl, we can still have her later. Ah, tricks. Dirty mind tricks. She's a champion. The only one we didn't kill because she's pretty. Lord John and Lady Cara, they like 'em pretty. I could tell you what they planned for her, but I don't want you to retch all over me. Behind the door downstairs. But the key, that I threw out of the window. If I must.
yet. I cannot take my dragon form here.
Need some magics, do you? Damien's will be done.
Please don't hurt me. The nightmares. Will the nightmares ever cease? You don't realize the things they had in mind. But no, I'll dwell on it no more. I'm Olivia Slayer, captain of this little citadel, until my entire command was wiped out today. Still, I thank you for saving me, and please feel free to take anything you may find useful in this room. I shall travel back to Alaroth, but before I go, is there anything you want to ask of me? They came from within. A portal opened, and there they were. Before I even saw a definite shape, all lay dead in dark red pools. I was spared by their leaders, but only to serve in some perverse ritual later. It would have been of indescribable horror. Oh, they can be found all over the fjords. Orobus, the Dragon Knight who ruled here before the Great War, had them installed to allow fast and safe travel through the region. Your order banned the use of all devices connected to dragons, but Augustus, Alaroth's most senior champion, allowed us to operate them anyway. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'd advise you to either make use of them, or be prepared to do a lot of walking and dangerous climbing. Divine blessings, Slayer. Shiny. My dragon form here. Another one to add to the collection.
damnation! I should just move to a safer place, away from all these wyverns and goblins. Broken Valley, perhaps?
It's the Zeppelins, see. They're not arriving anymore. We haven't seen jam since they widened Rivertown Gorge. No, this is something different. Them cursed goblins made Damien torture their souls. They shot down one of our Zeppelins. But that's not the worst part. A dragon destroyed another 3. After all these years, a dragon is on the loose again. Where are the slayers when you need them? Now only 3 Zeppelins are still left. The Red Duke, the Hindborg, and the Spirit of Alaroth. But they're too heavily damaged to be of use. The attack came as a complete surprise. Blasted goblins leave us alone usually, and we them. Just talk to Captain Aurelius about it. He's mad as hell. They are missing some key elements without which they cannot fly. These are magic compasses, rudder components, and hover crystals. The goblins must have known about the soft spots, because their boarding parties went for these vitals right away. No, they only have such scarce materials in the assembly harbour in Rivertown. But the Zeppelins that actually went down were never boarded, so their crystals and such should still be there. Unfortunately, the wrecks will have been picked clean by wyverns. Those pests are regular magpies. If something reflects the sun, it's in their nests moments later. Really? You must be a pretty good shot then. A real good shot. But I appreciate your willingness to help. And should you pull it off after all, I, on behalf of the champions, will pay you very well. I can't believe it! Well done! Oh, looks like we'll have our fleet up and running again after all. Sure, and if you see a goblin, make sure it's his last day, eh?
Send up another crate if you will. I'm ready up here. Crates here. Take it away. And hurry up, eh? Hey, Slayer. I haven't seen you since we left Farglow. No, I take care of transport in Rivertown normally, but I haven't been able to get back there since we flew to Broken Valley. No can do, my friend. Not until Paige has at least one of his birds in the air again. Good day to you.
I see you not, yet I know you are there. Who approaches Simeon the philosopher? Linger? I do not linger here, I assure you, Dragon Knight. Yes, I know what you are. A human, imbued by the insight of the great old minds. Never before have I felt a degree of intellectual jealousy. I sit and I think. No more, no less. I am here to contemplate life and death, and I have done so for more than 8 centuries. Philosophy has always been my greatest passion, and after having discovered the key to a 1,000-year life, I came here to dedicate my existence to thought. Alas, around my 400th year, I lost my eyesight. My body still aged, it seemed, faster than I thought. And when I can see once more, no longer will I have to behold in awe my inner self alone, but again, the dome of stars above me. You have a touch of the philosopher, don't you? I do dwell among abstract concepts, yes, but I am also convinced good philosophy must have practical use. My blindness has in a sense removed me from the material world, and I fear it may have caused me to literally lose perspective. Sometimes this can influence my thoughts in an unfavorable way and impede my search for the ultimate answers. A generous offer. To be able to see again, it would be a precious gift indeed. As precious as the only known cure, in fact. But if you should bring me 2 malachite gems, I know of an incantation that would transform them into new eyes. These gems are extremely rare indeed, and worth much gold. Still, should you give them to me freely, your reward would not be insubstantial. You are kind, friend, and you bring an old man hope. Hope for something he thought would never be his again. The Erebus Fjords contains many a mine and cave. No, I can't point you in the right direction. One encounters these gems so infrequently. The goblins call them star stones, and believe they contain the souls of dead gods. The reward would not be material, but spiritual. In value, I think it will be greater than any other reward. But that is for you to say. Goodbye. May you find what you seek.
Blast that goblin and his cleaver! I am wounded badly! Oh, please hurry! It hurts so bad!
Success! I found an exquisite enchantment. Here you go. I will be here if you need me.
Here it is, your exquisite ingredient. My duty and my pleasure, great lord and master. Divine bless you.
The esteemed master of the tower. How a bunch of amateurs consider it done. The esteemed master of the tower. Splendid!
I'm rather busy drinking. Then I'll make sure they get it. What would you like me to equip him with? Those are more expensive, but I'm sure you can afford it. Right away. I'm rather busy drinking. Then I'll make sure they get it. What would you like me to equip? Those are more expensive. Right away. I'm rather busy drinking. So let's make this quick if you don't mind. Then I'll make sure they get it. What would you like me to equip him with? Those are more expensive. But I'm sure you can afford it. Right away.
No land too far, no sea too wide. I'll find each and every ingredient you desire. As you command.
Greetings, Dragon Knight. What enchantment would you like me to search for? Immediately.
Any gem you want, I'll get it. I am at your command. At once, my liege.
Hail, Dragon Knight. How may I please you? Whose head shall I ask this one for? Maybe. Yes. I never could stand the man. I am Salome, a one-time slave of Lycan, now your humble servant. When I was captured, I was destined for his laboratories, a rat to be experimented on. But I danced for him, and he was so enticed he kept me alive. So beguiled he was that I could have asked for the head of Damien and he would have brought it to me. Still, I detested him, as you may imagine, and I am honored now to serve one who truly deserves the tower. As you wish.
So good to see you. What would you like me to play for you? Something frivolous? No problem.
I'll write a requiem for Lycan, which will probably be the most cheerful piece I have ever written.
Yes, my liege? Of course. Which operator do you want to hear about? An alchemist distills the pure potency of the plants and herbs to create an abundance of potions that may aid the drinker in an endless variety of ways. Recipes from obscure books are also always a valuable commodity to any alchemist worth his or her salt. So should you find these during your journeys, I would advise you to bring these to the tower. Would you like to know more about somebody else? An enchanter uses crystals, ores, and written enchantments to augment the strength, the abilities of weapons, armors, jewelry, and so on. Needless to say, the right type of enchantment can aid adventurers tremendously in combat, especially if they are adapted to have specific uses in specific circumstances. Some creatures have a natural weakness for certain types of poison, for instance, which makes a poison enchantment all the more powerful. That means it's a good idea to have a varied arsenal of weapons and armor on you, but you can also disenchant a favorite piece of equipment and add a new quality to it. Would you like to know more about somebody else? An alchemist distills the pure potency of the plants and herbs to create an abundance of potions that may aid the drinker in an endless variety of ways. Recipes from obscure books are... Would you like to know more about... The necromancer serves life after death. The recreation of the forbidden, the uniting of that which is unnatural. Their greatest art is the creature. Dead pieces become one hideous life. Harvest them, pluck their limbs, and they shall make them animate again, more powerful than they were before. Would you like to know more about somebody else? They augment their scholars' skills by rigorous instruction and exercise. They may show you ways to greaten the strength of your whirlwind attacks, heighten the accuracy with which you fire splitting arrows, improve the might of those you summon. Regular warriors and wizards have their limits, but your trainer can easily push you beyond them. Would you like to know more about somebody else? Very well. See you later.
I bid you welcome, Dragon Knight.
I am Hermaphroditus, your illusionist.
How can I assist you?
Why be satisfied with the pleasures of one when you can have those of the both of them?
I was traveling to Farglow to visit my cousin Tiresias when
Suddenly I found myself in the midst of a vortex of magic.
next thing I knew, I was here, instructed by this island to await the arrival of my new master, a dragon. So here I am, ready to serve and grateful to be alive. There is not much else to say. By all means.
triggered something, but what?
I triggered something, but what?
I triggered something, but what? I triggered something, but what?
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, I don't feel too good. I triggered something, but what?
Welcome to my lair, trespasser. Come, die now, so you can serve me in death.